It works. There we go. We're back. All right. Woo! Okay, live show saved. We are on location at the Portwood Arts Center tonight. This is Mike. I don't know your last name. What is your last name? I don't know. You don't know your last name?
It's Lothian.
Yes. There it is. There it is.
Scottish.
Scottish. That seems fitting, oddly. Mike Lothian is joining us in the studio tonight. We are live at the Portwood Arts Center to commemorate the 5th annual Quick Flick Challenge. Mike, you are the kind of the leader, I guess, of a film crew. Briefly tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I'm one of the founders, me and Stephen Pavlonis. We started it about 2.5 years ago now, September 28th, 2004. And we started off just making small sketches and whatnot, just to see what we could do on camera, to see what was possible in our ability. And once we started figuring out that we could do some entertaining things, we put them up on a website, and yeah, people like it. And then we did our first scripted movie for the Quick Flick Challenge last year, and that's what kind of pushed us a little more in the direction of planning out longer films and whatnot. So we've done a couple more films since then. We had a weekly feature for 10 weeks last year. At the end of last year, we released a film a week. That went over really well. And since then, it's been pretty much good.
Pretty much good.
Yes.
All right. Well,
I'm running out of thoughts. My creativity's been going on for the last 48 hours, and that's my excuse.
So these quick flips, these are really easy to make, right?
Easy? No.
No, really?
No, not at all. Simple? No, not even that either.
Well, it's only 48 hours. I mean, you have a whole 48 hours. The movie's only 5 minutes long. What can possibly be the problem?
Well, it's like when you think of it like a boxer or a fighter of any sort, when they're going to go into a fight, it's 15 minutes, but they prepare for months and months ahead of time. It's not the amount of time that you have that determines how hard it is, right?
So you're saying that it isn't so easy?
No.
Oh, not at all?
Just because it's only 48 hours in a 5-minute film does not make it easy.
So what are the challenges then?
Oh, man. Okay, well, first you have to get the random inspiration package that they give you. You have to incorporate that into a script and make them rather prevalent in the script. And then you have 48 hours to get places to go, the people together to film, although you should have a bit of that already beforehand, but it doesn't work out that way. And what else? Unforeseen challenges. They are the biggest. Definitely the biggest.
I followed you around this weekend. We were doing filming a documentary about the making of a Quick Flick Challenge. I followed on 2 teams. Mike Share was one of those teams. You had an unforeseen event of your own.
Quite a few. Last night was when we were kicked out of our place where we were filming, and the night before we didn't even have a place to film. Yeah, last night we were going to film basically the last thing that we needed, and then another group came in and they had the space rented, but there was a miscommunication on the list somewhere, so we were unaware. We thought we had it for another hour and a half. So that definitely threw a bit of a wrench into our plans, and then we just kind of made do without it. We went over to Steve's afterwards, recorded a couple little things to try and fill in some of the gaps, and I think it worked, looking at the final result.
Well, that's one of those things. I mean, you get to the point where was there a time when you thought that maybe the film wouldn't be completed?
Yes, yes, that was today and last night. Yeah, a couple times, and they were all computer issues too, as well.
Computer issues, you say?
Yeah. Oh yeah, imagine that. No, it was. I don't even remember how to describe what happened, but basically, let's just say freezing and crashing, and we can all relate to that.
Yes, well, you can. I guess it's not one of those things where you can simply restart and everything goes beautifully again. You could actually lose a bit of your project and be set back.
Yes, and say, oh, I might be hooped, especially because we have a time limit. Right?
Why bother? Seriously, why bother? Apparently, we're not getting any video, but it's recording on YouTube. That's all that matters.
Okay.
But you can hear, right, Chris? Why bother going through all this stress and pressure?
Well, in order to improve, basically, you need to challenge yourself in different ways. So when we give ourselves a deadline by entering a contest like this or for any other reason like that, there's more pressure than there is normally. So we create a video for ourselves. We have all the time in the world. It's just, we're putting it on no idea why, and we have whenever. It's the deadline's up to me or to my friends, right? It's that simple.
So it's a learning experience.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right.
It magnifies your faults. Definitely.
Well, I should join that because I don't have any of those.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay, so people can see us, but apparently not hear us. So, which is good because I have to say, I mean, we're not the most photogenic looking guys in the world, but people will
speak for. Oh no, I can't say that. That's mean.
Okay, so I apologize for having no video. This is not my fault.
It's mine. I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on. Jolted. Colin can see it.
Oh, okay, good.
Colin can see
What's
us.
up?
You can always come back in the room. Maybe it'll work. See, that's Mike Colin.
Yes.
You've met now.
Exactly.
So how much sleep did you get this weekend?
Sleep?
Yes.
I don't know. Under 8 for the 48 hours total, but naps sometimes.
Is that common?
I think so. I think it's common to most teams. Yeah.
Now it's frozen apparently. So you didn't get much sleep, but you don't regret what you've done.
No, that's only 2 nights, right? We don't die from 2 nights of little sleep. That's fine.
Now there's a screening going in 2 weeks.
I shouldn't say that. I'm not a doctor. Don't do stuff weird.
Right. That's always a bad idea. There's a screening going on March 10th. How well do you think you're going to do? Do you think you're going to have an award-winning film this year? Or
I think we're going to place.
Not so much.
I think we're going to place. I can't say completely just because I haven't seen the other films. It's really hard to say. That's kind of strange when you're preparing for some other competitions. You know more about your opponents and whatnot, but in this, not so much. Not so much. Better team and better filmmakers.
And of course, the added bonus is that you get to boss somebody around.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
Well, Mike, good work. Thank you again for letting us
Thank you,
this
Mr. Fred.
weekend. I know we were in your face a lot. I would apologize if I didn't think that I gave you a lot of extra free publicity.
Yeah.
So I basically figured you only about $50.
All right, we'll talk about that later.
Cool, good stuff. Mike, I can't pronounce your last name, so I'm not even going to bother. So he's going to